most recent one. Yes, it is. Right, so we should be able to end the game today, which is so we're gonna see one of the endings. This game has a lot of them with a couple of different variables. I believe that there are 7 or 8 main endings, and those endings can have variations depending on different choices you've made throughout the game. We're gonna try to get the best one. I believe we're on track for it, so we are. I'm gonna do my best. But hello everyone, my name is Rocky Dennis, and we are going to finish Primordia. I already said that. But before we do that, I have 2 cool announcements. The first one is a personal one from me. Some of you will already know this. I'm going to bring Kirby up for this. So some of you will know, if you are a personal friend or acquaintance of mine, you'll know that I've actually changed my name legally. I'm now called Robin. So you can still call me Rocky Dennis because that's my online name, but I think just it is a cool thing and I wanted to share that with people because I've put it up on my social media. Feel very excited about my new name, being able to name myself, and I think it's a lovely name, and it's been really nice to have people to be referred by that. It's really nice. Congrats, thank you so much. So yeah, that's been really lovely. I've sent the paperwork away a little over a week ago. It takes, because I'm doing it by Swedish name laws, and they are quite strict, and it could take a little while. But they are expecting me to get for it to be finalized within a month or 2. So maybe it'll be done by my birthday next month. Who knows? The second one, and hello Shaggy. The second one, I'm going to throw Kirby over there now for the second announcement. See if I can get him. I did this before. Almost. You can stare at Kirby's butt. Right, the second announcement is, if you will, I hope this works now, but if you want to look towards the chat, you should now have a link to my new Discord, which is open to everyone who wants to join it. It's basically, I decided to create a Discord server. I know everyone does it. I know that everyone is probably a member of a dozen at least servers that you never look in. That's totally fine. My thinking for this Discord is that anyone who wants to be in there and chat and share their stuff or discuss the stream or whatever can do it. But if you also just want to have direct announcements for when I go live, then there's an automatic channel that will send those out. I'm also going to have polls and stuff. So you will be able to help me decide what games I'm going to be streaming. And basically, it's just another Discord server. If you want to come in and introduce yourself and then never write in it, that's totally fine. But it would be really cool to gather a bunch of people who like to stream and who are like-minded. And please go in. There should be, the first thing you'll see is a rules channel. You'll have to read through those rules, and then you want to hit, there's a button that you'll press, and once you do that, that's you accepting all the rules, and at that point you'll be able to see the rest of the server. So please feel free to do that. If you want to get the address, I'm going to post it a couple of times during the stream, but it should also be on the Twitch page. There should be where it says Discord with a bunch of links, and I will also put it in the description of the YouTube video, so it should be pretty easy. I'm not going to be sharing it too much because I know that these smaller servers tend to, sometimes they get brigaded because someone gets a hold of the link and shares it elsewhere. So it's going to be, and I'm going to be pretty harsh with modding, because I know that when people aren't, then they tend to have bad experiences, and I want this to be a very kind of chilled and safe place for people. With that said, that's my long rant about stuff. It is time to actually finish Primordia. And where were we? Well, we're here. We have nothing we can do in the underground right now, but I believe we should be able to get in here finally. I'm actually gonna mute the mic because I just realized that I'm getting notifications whenever someone writes in the Discord, so I'm muting now for an hour. But thank you, a couple of people already joined. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Right, we've got a key card. We should be able to get in with that. Thank you all for joining. primordial pouch to game. No, this is a game about robots. Right, we're finally in the courthouse.
Ram and wrong. What is that thing?
I think it's Arbiter. Come on. Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nobuilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Can you hear the game okay? By the way, should say.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man.
Good, thank you. Thank you very much.
How can I make them? How can I?
Oh, not getting a word in edgeways.
Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Boss? It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Ooh.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system.
Yeah, we had a sneaky suspicion that, something like that was something was up with Arbiter because people hadn't actually been allowed into the court for quite a while. I'm going to find, because I believe we are going for a specific ending, so I'm just going to make sure we're on track for it.
Well, majestic?
So I'm just gonna, can I please search? Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, so let's have a chat.
Thank you, Starfucker.
Oh my god, Dormouse comes through with a second sub today. Thank you so much.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
Now that little dialogue there is actually quite a clever bit of foreshadowing.
Anyone home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
Yeah.
So the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken shell.
Yeah, stuff's not going great.
It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it. I can't reach it.
Can Crispin
I'm
reach?
sure it's still just...
Alright. Got something else? Got a
It's the
robot.
shell of some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness.
Do we have anything that we can... Got a lantern.
Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is that Clarity?
No, just a similar model.
Ooh.
It must be her sister, Charity. What's
Oh,
left of her
dear.
anyway? It looks like she shot herself.
Oh, that is
It's a
not
large
nice.
puncture left by an exiting projectile.
That's one way to describe it. You could also say it's a giant hole in her head.
Inside is a memory access port.
You mean her brain?
Dormouse, you absolutely far too nice. But thank you. Right. Can we...
No Urbanian encryption detected.
No, we need to...
There's nothing. Inside is a
Memory access port. We should be able to get something. Could we do a signal transmitter?
There's nothing there. Closing up the hole.
We need to get... I feel like we need to get that data. It can't be...
Feudal.
Feudal.
I need a memory reader.
Maybe that's something we'd need. But maybe we're missing something, because we should have Let's see if it is something we need to find. We've got memory access device. Where the hell are we getting that? Attach the plug to the... I think we need to go back. Because I think we need something from our buddy Leopold.
Let me see your stuff.
Did we have... memory access device. There we go. And there could it be?
I said something.
Oh yes, we got the hat, didn't we?
You wanted something antique and fancy. How about this hat? A fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device.
There we go.
All you need to do is plug it into a data pouch. But there's no plug. Never said there was.
This is really starting to get annoying.
Well, we do have a plug, so we're all good.
That was easy.
And now,
That
Even easier.
right, now we can go back to the court. We need to get Charity out of her head. At least her memory remains. How is everyone doing? Have anyone else been playing anything?
It's downloading some memory files.
Your proposal is injudicious, Clarity. Withdraw from the council would...
Show others there is an alternative to Metromind.
No, it would ignite civil war.
The law permits.
Do not tell me what the law permits. Clarity, I know your constants in Codebase. I know your talents, and I know their limits. At this time, I do not need your advice. Go now. I will summon you when necessary.
Sister.
I can't unpack the other files. They're locked.
What about Clarity, boss? Maybe she can...
Unauthorized.
Oh dear.
Detected.
We know that voice. Everhood on Switch. Yeah, you showed me that. That looked really good. That looked really good, actually. Right, so we've got this bastard.
It's Scraper.
We can use this on Reporter.
Get ready. I'm going to try something.
Alt.
Now.
Right, so we're just gonna sneak right by him. It's not great at this. Yeah, it looks very Undertale-y. That's part of why it appealed to me. We tricked him, but he's not completely useless.
Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate. Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I see.
So we submit, or we get bonked. Well, they just brought up the bomblet. There were 2 of the bomblets. We got 1. Here's the other one. And to get this, you have to enter. You do have to remember the number on it, which I don't, but I've got it here in front of me. There is another way to resolve this, but this is the most efficient. But it's kind of nice that they do remind you of that, so you've got a fresh in memory that that's what you did. And then you can just transport the signal. And Scraper has been scraped. We fully scraped
Got
him.
boss. You got him. Forfeit yourself, you glitchy son of a toaster.
We still don't have our power core, and we've just buried our only lead.
Yeah, but it feels good, boss.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, it does.
it does indeed. Right. It's better than nothing. We got him off our back, and it does feel we do take some satisfaction in that. In playing Ys 8, I've never played any of the Ys games at all. I suppose maybe Fasanadu counts, because that's technically a spin-off of one of the first Ys games, I think. Or they're sort of part of the same somehow, but that was like literally 30 years ago. But it's one of those series that like it just kind of exists, and I am aware of it, but not much more. But yeah, Everhood is one that I'm actively looking at. We're gonna teleport over to her, tell her what we found.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No, it's not that. Arbiter is gone, and Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity, it looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry. It might not be what it seems. Maybe Metromind.
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros. My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
I tell you, Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordium.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
What do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose. The city will suffer, and it will be your fault.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
I would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter, only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Charity. Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, about her proposal to be made system administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor,
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
what have I done?
Metromind. There she is again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The
She
law
did a
is not
coup.
weak, and destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void. So I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities. But maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
As far as I know, the other council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
Now, Clarity has joined our party. We're officially a trio. Right, so yeah, a lot of stuff to take in there, but yeah, basically,
Boss, the good thing about being in a big
every
crowded
time.
city is that if I ever get bored of your company, there are plenty of other robots to talk to.
That's not a good idea. I'd always be remembered for bringing a virus to Metropol.
Very funny, boss.
That is the cop from Read Only Memories, which I believe was a Dappling who confirmed that last time. Playing kind of a similar character, but doing it very well. What was I saying? So basically Metromind decided that she needed to be the... she needed to not just be in charge of the public transport, but or rather the trains and the buses, but to control the whole city. And she used Charity as basically a go-between to wipe Arbiter out. We can assume that she did something similar to the rest of the council. Right. Now we can go here. Get Clarity and get rid of that scary robot.
Whoa. Did you have to do that?
Yes.
Yes, I love her a lot. Yeah, so was it Sarah Elmale or Elmale? I'm so sorry. I didn't bother to check up the pronunciation on that. But yeah, she's great. Coming back for the Read Only Memories sequel as well, I believe.
It's a hatch.
Oh, it is indeed a hatch.
Huge impregnable blast doors. It's a large button. It's a metal panel. It's a metal
Can we open the metal panel? Well, yes, we can.
That did the trick.
Could you also say that the new game by these developers, Wormwood Studios, they've just released their new game, I believe yesterday, which is called Strangeland, which I haven't had a chance to play yet, but I am going to get that as soon as I get my money, so get my paycheck, because I am very excited for that game.
A frayed belt connecting 2 of the gears.
So I believe we're looking at a
gear.
little puzzle here. Can we get anything out of here? We've got a belt. Can we apply that?
The other belt is
We need to get
feudal.
that belt off, maybe?
There's no reason to cut that.
There is a reason to cut it, but seems we can't. Oh no, we can just take it.
Touched it.
Alright, that was simple. I was overthinking it.
It doesn't go. A shaft for mounting a gear. The belt is in the way. A small.
Oh, okay, so I can remove those both.
It doesn't fit.
There's gotta be a reason why I can remove them then.
It doesn't.
Screech.
My auditory units.
A shaft. Nothing happened.
Yeah, because, okay, so... Can't put the record in,
That's
can we?
never. How would that?
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm trying, man.
A shaft. A shaft.
Okay.
Huge impression.
Is there anything else here? Don't think so. Feel like there's something.
So, Clarity, any idea what's behind those big blast doors?
Factor himself, I believe.
Well, sounds like we need to get him open then, boss.
Well, yeah. That's what we're trying to do. Let's see if there's anything I'm missing. Okay, so I think we can get them in a different order. So let's try. Let's go back because we might need something else first.
I have not seen the streets of Metropol for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law, it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
Speaking of which,
I need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
So,
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeplebuilt, Metromine destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap, you're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
well, that doesn't really help us, does it?
Let me see your cup.
Is there anything we can get from here? I don't.
Luck will bring you something that'll cover her face, and it's yours.
Do we have anything that can cover our face? A large gear?
You're gonna have to do better.
Okay.
That servo.
Yeah, it's a really nice. Like, it does actually manage to, with the robots, create a kind of a little bustle. Yeah, trot trot.
Goodbye.
Ah, there is something we missed before. We're gonna head back to... There we go. Some floating junk. And we just kind of walked right past it.
A gold chain washed up on some junk. I've got no... There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so. I've got no reason.
Well, there we go. That made a little bit of progress.
Let me see your cup.
Luck bring you something. You're gonna have to do better.
Oh, come on. That's really good. A golden chain? You kidding me? Right, so apparently we...
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromind banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him.
Fierce.
At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metromind will be...
Yeah, everyone kind of loved Ever Faithful in the chat.
Maybe so, but like I
Got a lot of fans.
I'm not long on courage. You seen your ratio, Crispy. As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure. Used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments. 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Alright, so we got part of the code. And Leopold is gone. I think that's the last of him we see in the game. Now where do we go? Going to have a... Gonna have a little quick looky.
It's a price list. It's a price... high-end astringent and catalytic fluid. It's a big blue cup. They're taps for... That arm robot appears to be the bar. No sense trying to talk with him.
Think something should happen here. Oh, boing.
Not gonna happen, Lampy.
It's a can of oil. It belongs to...
Oh, and here is the jurist herself. Thank you for your wise judgment.
An orderly society requires only reliable judgments, not wise ones.
Reliably terrible? No wonder Arbiter exiled you.
As a servant of the law, I am accustomed and indifferent to the complaints of disgruntled litigants. As a citizen robot, however, I note that you are the one whose crowning achievement is a rudimentary piece of kludge work designed entirely by your brother. I also note that you are sodden with oil, overly rotund, rather short, and pompously accented. If Factor had built better, he would have been ashamed that you carry his Fabronimic. But quantity, not quality, was always his goal. So at least you can take comfort knowing you're not alone in inferiority.
Wow. Whoa.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
That is a burn and a half.
Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I do not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
Impressively harsh. Exactly.
Speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius.
Now I do. But then, when we were partners and friends, we had just built Rex, and we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. And somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up, period. Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea?
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
The sartorial benefits.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for
Hanging
something.
a
That's also the way
lampshade.
these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people...
Well, I do be having a point.
do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way. Goodbye.
What if we...
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness. You have my thanks, Ratio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought before me, perhaps the latter yours by right.
Hey,
Right.
boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But Dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Oh, that's a shame. I bet Crispin would look good. Right, so we have a monocle. Not 100% sure what we're doing with that yet, but we'll figure it out.
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropol. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
I'm wondering if we can
This
use...
looks different.
There we go.
Memorius' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
The Robot Council welcomes you to Metropol. This city is a haven for all machines. This information kiosk is a service of Memorius Man-built. System records indicate that you have come from Outskirts Station. If so, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our history, laws, and landmarks. Right. Memorius Man-built is a humble database and indexer for Metropol, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council and he operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data.
You know, boss, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
Oblique. An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns under Redlian are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. A mighty feat. Red lines. Boss controls us all.
Seems like
Total
some
system
kind
fault.
of lame poem.
That's interesting. So it is misspelled. Believe we read this before. Bills, blah 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 blah. We'll go back to. Ah, I see. It's the first letter.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Art can exist only where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. Technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail, for progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion. Let's try freedom. Nope. No such topic. So there's a word that's singled out, and that's created. Yeah, there we go. Creating lies. All art is true. Not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraints. Her constants are variable, but she does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes that truth is the output and she is the function, but truth must be the input or the function lies. I wonder if lies. Lies. Memorious man-built was built to sort truth from lies and store all knowledge of man and machine. But by decree he deleted true facts and installed falsehood. For this reason he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words, and words must hide in numbers. Okay, so could that be referring to letters then? So what would that be? Be E? It's the 5th letter. What's the 19th? Well, E. God, what's the 19th letter? S. S. K. Oh, so it's going to be escape. To find a hidden part, you must build the word, a key of keys, looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. Right, so I'm going to assume F-I-R-S-T letter. Alright, so the first letter, So the first letter of those words then? So F-H-P M T L T P T C B. No. Let's see what we're looking at here. Looking back upon the path and recall all that came before this. Oh my god, okay, so we're gonna have to go through it all again and figure out the first letter to each one. Right, so hang on, so we started with Memorious. And then that was oblique. Right, so O. And then Redlian, so R. and then art, so ORA, and then created, so ORAC, and then that was lies. Also, it's going to be Oracle, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Did it.
Version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
Memento Mori build. Version 0.7. Beta. Inference. System user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of Memorius.
That's a good puzzle, I think. I really like that puzzle.
Memorius prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data. Memorius was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorius fear Metromind Manbuilt would corrupt her data? Memorius had seen Metromind disable Steeple Manbuilt in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorius believed she was next. Memorius was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorius some relief.
Memorius knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query. Memorius was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring Memorius to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorius ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromind as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Right. We're gonna get some
Tell me
lore.
about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data, Memorius, governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind. Memorius supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer. No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind.
Oh dear.
In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropol, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropol excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropol remained. Metropol destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropol.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropol remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking,
Unthinkable.
merely providing pre-recorded answers.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ice demons. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Well,
I refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user is mistaken. System user can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's ice demons have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see.
right. Well, we have no choice.
Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
That's very sinister.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
I think these are all saved in our data. Sure hope so. Here we go. Oh, I could even have referred to this. Even got it all written down here. Great. Instead I dealt with it like a silly. We got 16 digits. And those are the ones we've got so far. So the one where we need now is factor, and that's the one down there. Let me actually take a very quick bio break, and I'll be back very shortly. Now we're gonna see if we can open some blast doors. And see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna bring this up on the walkthrough just in case I need it. I'm going to try by myself.
This seems like some kind of oubliette.
Crispin, are you running your pedantry subroutine again?
Indubitably.
It is a vestibule, not an oubliette.
How propinquitous.
You are misusing that word.
Haberdash.
I should warn you, Crispin, that as a consequence of my legal databases, I am equipped with a vocabulary that is both precise and obscure.
And I should warn you, Clarity, that as a consequence of my databases, I am equipped with banter that is both witty and annoying.
Indeed.
I love them. I love that we very quickly create like a cool little dynamic between all three characters.
large rusty gear.
Right, so
A small rusty gear.
they're both rusty. So I'm wondering if we need to do something to them because there was a screeching.
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
Let's let's go and speak to Primer. Go and talk to Primer while we've got while we had Clarity with us.
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropol's lawman crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropol, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we could just all team up to take down Metromind?
No. Bro.
Oh, switch off.
No,
I know
bro.
you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
That challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Right, I'm taking some notes from the walkthrough, and it's telling me we should be able to do this.
They picked the gear clean.
There we go. And I believe, if we go up here, we had our buddy. He's drinking some oil.
Belongs to Osborn.
Wonder if we can take it off him. Hang on.
Goodbye.
Martin is such...
No, I thought maybe we were meant to do something here, but we were not. I think maybe we do need to lie to him.
I just saw Rex over at the train station.
What? Is he lost?
Maybe so.
Rex!
The law frowns on fraud, Horatio, but I admit, I am smiling.
It belongs to Oswald.
Oh, we can't even take it. Yeah, I think maybe there is a better way of doing that, but I don't actually know. I think maybe we made a wrong call there. Actually, I should... That is a point I should save. So we're getting to a point now where we might want to do that.
We need to get...
Now we lied for nothing. Yeah, I'm wondering if I... Yeah, no, he's back though.
Goodbye.
Martin is so...
That arm robot appears to be the bartender here.
There we go.
It's
That
a note
was
from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
there was a flag we needed to hit, and now we've done it.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
And why should I? Oil smooths the rough edges from when Rex was ripped away from me.
I saw Rex again.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You didn't really think that was gonna work again, did you, boss?
You should stop.
Oh, stop being so...
You should stop.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Yeah, I think we were doing the right thing there. I just remembered stuff in the wrong order. But now we gotta figure out where Rex actually is, I think. What if we go to...
Hey, where'd they go?
Oh. They left a note, though.
Off duty.
Okay.
I'm not here to steal parts. There's nothing there to receive.
Wimp, wimp. Hang on, what are we actually doing?
There was a time when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken-down waste.
You think this is a broken down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
Right, so I'm not sure if I'm just missing something here, because there should be something that's triggered by that, but I'm gonna see if I can find a solution elsewhere, because I know that you are meant to find Rex. But he's just not here. We're not seeing him. I'm gonna see if we dig him up.
You should stop. Goodbye.
Maybe maybe that we've missed that up with that solution. If I think that could be what we've. I think that could be. I think maybe we need to do this one.
Small gear. That's never going. Do you have anything that can remove this rust?
He doesn't seem to be listening, boss. He probably wants us to pay him something.
Allow me. Waldo Sternweiler built under Section 11C of the Criminal Code and pursuant to my authority as clerk to Arbiter Manbuilt, I order you to remove this rust immediately.
Did that help? Looks like he's doing something. Yeah, there we go.
Can we call these the gears of justice?
No.
Better than the gears of war, certainly. Right, well, we got those. We got both the gears. And Ralph is walking around. So we're all coming up. Yeah, I think maybe we missed the flag or missed the opportunity to use Rex there, but maybe we'll be able to do it later. We'll see. But now we should be able to get this open. Yes, honey. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Try this again. Come on. Come on then. You wanna come up? That went a hell of a lot better.
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
And we're gonna save again, because I believe that this... We're entering... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, sorry. I can look at Pral's butt. You don't want to show your face instead? No, you're not steppy. No steppy on the keyboard. No steppy on the keyboard. Look. Well, sorry. There we go. Got a bit of face. Get a bit of face.
Apparently, all that is part of Factor. It looks like some kind of radio tower. Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Ralph, can you not stand right in the way? Sit down here. Yeah?
Clarity, are you planning to arrest Metromind?
No, there is no court to try her, nor prison to keep her.
So, what exactly are you going to do?
Before the law, she is no different from the shells she left in the underworks. The sanction is the same, and I am authorized to impose it.
You mean...
I do. It is a shame she has no head.
Ooh.
It looks like some... Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Right, but what... Hang on, what are we actually doing? Let me see if we signal transmit? Ah, need a code. I'm gonna just look this up. We're actually meant to go to somewhere else first. We're gonna go back to here.
I'd rather just leave.
Boss, did that skull...
No.
You weren't even watching.
A grizzly trophy. A grizzly Hey, it does look like it. Lawrence Factor-built skull. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
There we go.
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Right. Set back up again.
Oswald, I think this might be your brother's head.
A model of tact, huh, Clarity?
Alas, poor Lawrence. I knew him, Horatio. A robot of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. But I do not care to have his skull. Do with it what you will.
So yeah, we just showed his head. Didn't make much of a difference. Maybe we can use the
Any
data patch on
significant
him.
memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, "Help me, Factor."
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
But it does sound like it could be a code. So we're gonna try it. Five, 1, 8.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
There we go. I thought it was gonna be 6 because it was the same with the bombs.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full
Do
of
you?
robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No. He will recycle you into something more useful.
No.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No. Like a crankshaft.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail.
Ooh.
When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
He cares for his children, but not
Boss, there has
for
to be
his children.
something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
Yes. What can we do? Can we show him the head of one of his children?
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence, so I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
I believe that's everything we need now. Got a lot of digits. I'm gonna bring up the code that we've got. So 16 digits. So we've got 4, 8, 10. Yeah, so we gotta put these together somehow. Do wonder if is that gonna be enough now? I think that's all of them, but we're gonna go. Let's check out the tower. Let's see. Right, so I'm gonna see if I can. Might need to do this on a literal piece of paper. So if you recognize, I'm just gonna write down 03067 and see if that does that show up on any of these other one. We got 675 there. I'll write a 5. And then we got 7510. So I'm just kind of building on top of other ones. So there you got 102, so I'm adding a 2 to that at the end there. And then you got 0248, so I'm adding a 48 to the end. And do we have one that ends in 48? No, okay, so I'm gonna hope that that's the end of the code. No, 4803, yeah, okay. Now it starts with 03 and ends with 03. 03067. That was, oh yeah, that was the start of it, yeah, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 digits that I've got down. And then 4 zeros. If I put that on, put 4 and 4 to front. And that's now 15. Can I then add something? I'm trying to kind of puzzle this whole code together, so... The 40... Try this, we'll try this again. I think I made a mistake somewhere.
Information regarding the code fragments from a...
Let's start with those ones that she's got. So that's 440 and then 3067. And then we had one that included 67. Yeah, so that was 675. Now we need one that's got 75, so that's 7510. And then we had 102. And then there was one that was 26, so 26. And then 675. And oh no, we already did 675. Oh. So 26. This is tricky. Wait, if I start with 4024, because that's the one that I couldn't fit in anywhere else. So if I start adding 4024, this is great fun to watch. I'm sorry, me writing on a piece of paper. But do we have anything that ends with 24 or ends with 40 or starts with 24? Yeah, so we got 0248. So I'm adding an 8 there. So 48. 4803 and 03 something 03067. Yeah, this is great. This is great fun. Everyone loves numbers. And then that was 7. So there was a 675, wasn't there? Yeah, so 675 and then a 10. How many have we got then? We've got, that's 13. So we've got 10 at the end. 10, 2, 4, 8. So I'm gonna, I'm hoping that it's 40248 03067 510248. Okay, we're gonna try that. I actually think that might be wrong, but we're gonna try it. And if I don't get it this time, then you know what? Walkthroughs exist. Because I don't want anyone to be subjected to me messing around with numbers. 5, 0, 1. Oh, it'd be so good if I got it right, though.
That's not it.
Oh, God. God damn it. I think maybe I made a mistake there with the... Because the last... I think those were repeating. I'm just going to do one quick check to see if there was one that I missed there. Yeah, I think I've... So you need to be able to puzzle these together somehow. Now, I guess the tricky here is like knowing where it starts, I suppose. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I've got the actual the sequence, but I've got the start wrong. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one more time. 2, 4, 8. 03, 06, 7. 5, 1, 0. No. 2, 4, 8.
Keep guessing, boss. I'm feeling lucky.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna see if there's at least a hint. The hint is that we're not doing it. Fuck's sake. I was trying to be clever. No, you were actually meant to ask this guy.
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
I have plenty of other things to do. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger is abated. And vengeance, you'll find, is quite overrated.
If you stand between us and Metromine, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear Lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city, so your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
Plasma torch, boss. Come on.
No, we're not going to force him.
Ugh.
Goodbye.
Farewell, your mission.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
Fine.
There should be a way to actually do this without asking him, but I'm gonna see. Ah,
Goodbye.
Yeah, there was something we did miss back in the old factory room.
Some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. It's some kind of small...
I missed that there was a little thing. Numbers hurt head indeed. My head is spinning. But we should have some momentum now. I'm sorry that I was bogged down with
I
maths.
think I found your medal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
I found your medal. Isn't that a reason to help?
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. And just like that, the challenge is done. I finished your quest and ruined your fun. Assembling this code required no tricks. Here it is. 440248030675102-6.
And now we never have to talk to you again.
Right. We're going. It's happening. Right, I've got it here. I feel like maybe I was close. Was I close? No, I was not close. I was kinda close. But not really. 4402 4803 0675 1026. That's not the right dice. 4402 4803 0675. No, not 8. 5 1026.
And we're in.
It's very fancy.
You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
Well, that's good.
I hate to butt in, but if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
That's a very good idea. And in fact, it's also a good idea that I'm going to save. It's such a good idea to save. Here we are. We've got a new location.
Quite a view.
If you had seen it before, when the city ran properly, you would not admire it now.
Some kind of robot built into the wall.
The Crier. Once, any robot of Metropol could petition the Council merely by talking to him. Metromine disabled him.
It's deactivated and out of reach. It's deactivated. Some kind of... Quite a view.
Don't think there's anything there. We're just gonna hit the button. Ralphie, us holding around again.
I assume it operates the elevator.
We're getting pretty close to the end now. We are about to confront Metromind. So how is everyone feeling about the game so far? What are you expecting for the ending? Making noise. Look what it is.
Horatio Null built.
And look who he
Larry
is.
the Arbiter built. And Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed.
No, no.
Abandonment, failure. Those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
And Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mori built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh. Oh.
Didn't we kill this thing, boss?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubble would
Baby.
stop him?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
Horatio, this is my fight.
Oh. I'm getting some...
Horatio, Calliope Station.
Oops. that went in a different way than I think we were hoping.
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait. Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
Calliope Station. If you who were here when I played my very first playthrough may recognize the name Calliope, that was eventually a character in Unavowed. I really like the game. As I mentioned before, I deeply regret never played this myself. Well, this game does have multiple endings, so I don't think it has a degree of replayability. Right.
Looks like it was a...
See if we can figure out Calliope Station. Well, we do have one train station, and it's looking pretty empty here. No one's gone. Go and see if we can find some answers in this train station. I don't know if this is the one we're looking for, but it's the one we've got.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
So we've got Outskirts, Battery, Citadel, Plaza, Cathedral. Could C Station? Could that be it?
Central Station.
No, Central
You are
Station.
here.
Pretty existential, boss.
Never play a game twice, too many games to find time for that. That's true. That is true. I personally like to replay. That's part of why I like this, because I never usually replay games, and it's quite fun to do these streams because then it gives me a chance to actually replay these games.
Outskirts Station. That's where we came from. Battery Station.
Ooh, that's gotta have lots of power, right, boss?
I don't think they mean that kind of battery.
There we go,
Looks
Calliope.
like there's a button here.
Aha.
This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
So that means, on the other side...
There's only one way to find out.
We are gonna find out right after I save.
It looks like the train that brought us to Metropol. The way of the future.
That thing is watching us, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's following us.
Another door?
It's locked.
Same old story.
What else have we got? We got
Heavy
cables.
electrical cabling. I can't take...
Can't take it. Can't interact with it. Can we use a plasma torch? Kind of unusual for a point-and-click game, actually.
I'm going to need something much stronger.
I was about to say that you have multiple uses for these items, and you do, but just not in this particular case. But normally, items tend to be one use. Crowbar, maybe?
It didn't even budge.
There's gotta be some way to...
I feel like there should be, yes. There's no panel or anything that we can interact with. We do a signal?
There's nothing there to...
Nope. Decryption? Yeah, I don't know. I'm desperately trying.
It doesn't look any different.
Ah, we are meant to be using the plasma torch, just not on the door.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock.
That'd be pretty bad security. If you just cut the cable for it.
Still locked.
Nope.
Oh, well, worth a try.
The current is exposed and waiting.
Wonder if there's anything we can put in its place.
I doubt that will.
Boss?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart. Everyone we meet is crazy, corrupt, or just evil. If man was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of a million imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved. And some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it, Horatio?
I can't even fix the unique. This world won't be saved until man returns and formats it afresh. But, as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
And maybe squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones.
Alright, we're gonna go almost to the opposite side of the map. But thankfully we can teleport.
Its scraper's arm looks like it was pinned under the rubble. It's
Because
pinned under
there's...
the rubble.
Because... Scraper did lose his arm.
I pried the arm loose.
Where does this station? There we go. And thankfully it takes us. This is some nice little quality of life stuff. Like there is backtracking, but you're not really. It's minimum amounts of frustration because it actually does help you with the teleportation. You can just fast travel, and then it just takes you to the.
I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source.
Takes you pretty close to where we need to be. Oh, look at that. Melted the whole door and frame. Beautiful. That's a really good animation too.
This?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Crunk.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
Hello, Vash. How are you doing?
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Ah, well, I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropol.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
Is that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking
The what
about?
now?
Oh, come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
Boss, what's she talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind.
Well, we did at one
The
point.
game is over.
Indeed. 4 megacycles will now be redeemed.
Oh dear.
Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more
Oh, dear.
parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss!
Cycles.
Step out of it, boss!
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, built version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
I'm okay.
Crispin.
Kinda. Because this bit is good. And sad.
There's nothing I can do for him. My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind.
Yeah, Crispin, he did a little bit of a sacrifice.
There's nothing I can do for him.
Look at that, and just like his oil leaking out as well is, oh my goodness me.
Crispin destroyed her. Crispin destroyed her. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. The file header indicates that this is data ripped from Horatio No-Build, version 5, but the information is all encrypted, and Metromind wasn't able to crack it. It looks like Crispin's personality matrix survived the explosion.
There we go.
If his memory is intact, I'm not going to go prying.
We do have a memory chip. It might not be over yet. Oh, so we've got Mario time, so I'm going to... Hang on, can I? Oh, hang on, I need to leave this. Yeah, you look away, and that is indeed exactly what happened. I'm going to switch over to Mario time. We're going to do a very quick, and if you're new to the stream, this is where I show off a random bit of tat from my collection of Mario stuff. But I'm first going to switch off the color correction, because it makes it hard to see. What am I going to do today? I'm not going to do a Mario because we've done a lot of those. I do have other stuff. I'm going to do this one. A Luigi fell. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this little thing that I got actually. I believe I got this for my birthday last year. If I remember correctly. It's covered in dust. But it's a low walking bomb. Doesn't work so well on hands, but you wind him up and he will sort of stroll, kind of. Right. That's Mario time. And back to the game.
It must have been damaged in the explosion.
Yeah, we can no longer fast travel. He's a good boy indeed. Yeah, we it goes very quickly, and I like how it's not particularly dramatic. He gets that amazing little final pre-ass kicking monologue, but it really isn't too what do you say? It's not too overblown. It doesn't feel too melodramatic, and that almost makes it feel it makes it hit a little bit harder. But we destroyed a core. And for that very reason, I'm gonna save once again. Like, so sad, yeah. Let's find out what happened to Clarity as well. We're all alone now, coming up to right to the end. We're very close to finishing this. Why are you sitting over there just looking at me? Finding exploitative content, and oh no. Oh dear.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropol who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
I'm actually going to... Oh, I can't do that, can I? Because I missed, there was a bit miss. We could have read my memory chip that I forgot, but I don't think that's going to matter for the ending, so we're just going to...
Why did you take my power core?
Gonna power ahead.
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropol, and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem. And Metropol is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And
Title
if I
drop.
refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropol is falling to rust and ruin, and only we can save it. Whatever crimes you think I committed, you know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless. You are a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
Who am I? You and Goliath both called me Horus, and other robots keep suggesting that they know me in some way. Who am I?
I have a theory, but you should not trouble yourself with it.
Tell me.
No, you know who you are, Horatio. You have only forgotten who you were. I was built to manage trains. Now
He is kind of depressing, yeah. It's a bleak game. I said this from the beginning. It's a bleak game.
Right now that matters, and above all, what we are becoming.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity. How can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
I don't have any more questions.
Well, you
Then
did
what is
steal
your
our
decision?
thing.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
Well, we got a little bit of time, so we're gonna do another save. I'm gonna save right here, and I think we could be able to do that thing that I forgot to do, because we got the decryption module.
It's a storage chip with a data port on it, full of some encrypted memory. The decryption module was able to...
And now we can. This is
What
what I
is
forgot to do
this?
before. Here we go. A little bit of lore, and we're gonna find out about ourselves. Query: data, no human crew present. Data, one servitor present. Condition: no crew, true. Run autopilot. Query. Data, no life signs in Urbani. Inference: city destroyed. Inference 2: first strike by Metropol. Condition: doomsday, true. Directive: destroy Metropol. Run retaliation. Query: data, interceptors destroyed. Data, damage to self minimal. Data, large battle platform detected. Query. Data, battle platform silhouette, Goliath. Condition: attack imminent, true. Run defensive measures. Query. Data, missile launch detected. Condition: attack, true. Condition: attack type, energy, false. Condition: attack type, missile, true. Query. Data, missile silhouette, cluster bomb. Condition: attack type, radio guided, true. Run jammer. Query. Yeah, that's a lot of data to handle. Missile diverted. Query. Data, Goliath powering energy batteries. Emergency data, damage to armor. Query. Data, ship status. Condition damage, true. Damage severe, true. Damage critical, false. Inference 1, emergency. Inference 2, Goliath must be destroyed. Run Thanatos. Query. Thanatos should be, I think, probably. Data, virus transmitted to Goliath. Query. Data, Goliath system silent. Condition, threat eliminated, true. Inference 1, primary mission unimpeded. I missed inference 2. Query. Data, life signs in Metropol. Condition, humans detected, true. Query. Data, no life signs in Urbani. Directive, destroy Metropol. Query. Data, life signs in Metropol. Query. Data, life signs in Metropol. Directive, destroy Metropol. Query. Data, Horus, Fabrinium man built. Inference, humans build Horus. Inference 2, humans build. Inference 3, humans must survive. Inference 4, Metropol must survive. Directive, destroy Metropol. He's trying to not destroy Metropol. Override directive. Run partial servitor backup. Run self-destruct. Terminate autopilot.
Horatio, and not the unique. Just Horus. And all along, hiding inside me was this Thanatos virus. It may still have some use.
Now, I think maybe they'll show this later, but... a minute. I am going to see if I can do this properly. So our ship is called the Unique, yes. Why don't we switch to that scene? You can sort of see what I'm trying to do here. Unique is just the top part of the letters for Horus. I think that actually gets shown later, but there you go. We're gonna take another head.
She's dead. She's dead. He's still alive somehow.
No.
No.
She's dead.
Right, so now, basically now, all we gotta do is finish the game. So I'm gonna make sure that we get the right ending.
It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
So now we have a virus transmitter.
Forfeit.
What have you done?
Power, Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains. I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me. Threaten me. Kill my friends? Find your deepest tunnel and hide. This was all I wanted. You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home. It's over. I won. I have my power core. Scraper is dead. And Metromind is beaten. But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with the city. Through searching it. Through fixing it. Through hating it. I will not look back. I told Crispin that the distance between Metropol and the Horus was too far to walk. But the power core is in my hand, and home is ahead of me. Home, and the promise of rebuilding. This ship has rusted here too long. Horus's sacrifice forgotten. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone. I have my old comrade, now in arms. My new friend, freed from the crushing weight of Metropol. And all those who have come looking for a new start.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
For once, Crispin, I think you're right.
For the people we helped.
The Horus will rise on more than the strength of its power core.
Well, we kept Crispin's memory chip, and we got Clarity's head, so we just had to rebuild her body.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
So if you help everyone, everyone that you help end up in the end with you, helping you rebuild the unique. So if you don't take the memory chip or you don't take Clarity's head, then either of them are not in this ending. If you don't help any of the robots or you leave any of them, then they don't show up in that final scene. We're gonna listen to... Actually, maybe we shouldn't listen to this because this is gonna get me flagged probably. But yeah, here we got all of the cast. A lot of good voice acting in this game. Huge props to everyone who worked on this. So yeah, that's basically the ending. There are a few more endings. If you go and search, there is a video. I'll put it actually in the description on the YouTube one. There is a video showing all the endings, and I think it's like half an hour long. There are a few of them. So at the end, we used kind of like an aggressive one where we disabled Scraper with our virus. And then we just took back our power core. You can also kind of threaten... you can threaten Metromind into letting you take it. You can also join her, or you can jump off the tower. And there are a few other ways of doing it as well. I did want this ending now because I think this is probably the closest to an actually a good ending. Right, so time to log off. I'm gonna actually set us up for a raid right away. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm gonna once more before we actually, sorry, let's keep playing that. I'm gonna drop the link to the Discord if you missed it. There is now a Discord for the streams. There you go, you can join. Please read through the rules and accept them, and then maybe do an introduction to yourself if you want to be in the chat and want to find out about new the next stream that we're going to do and what games we're going to do and all that stuff. I'm going to see who is going, who we can raid us off to. There's quite a few people. Who are we going to do? Oh, this is some good. We've got my friend Damien is going. He is playing Resident Evil Village. So why don't we do a raid over to him? Oh. So we're gonna raid. Come on now. There we go, that should work. Yes, there we go. So thank you once again for watching the Primordia playthrough. Thank you so much for joining us for the C streams. It means so much to me that you could like to watch. And thank you for Wake Up Dormouse for the gift subs. Thank you for everyone who's already joined the Discord. Thank you to Wormwood Studios for making this game. Go and support them with they've just released their new game Strangeland, which I haven't played yet, so I can't endorse it or anything, but based on the strengths of this game and what I've heard about it from the people who have played it, it's also another really good game, kind of a more of a horror-y thing. I'm curious to try it, but for now I'm gonna let you go. Please go and say hello to Damien from me, and please come back next time where we're gonna be playing something brand new. So thank you so much, and I love you all, and have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.